Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Some more Let It Die. So, tonight, pretty much should be just some easy peasy level 31 to 40 grinding. Ended up putting a lot of stuff into research after I played last night, and all the tacos. Actually almost didn't stream tonight because I am feeling fucking tired. This whole week has just been bleh. I think the fight. Yep, Thailand fight finished. Bronze. Oakshroom. Alright, so Cook that monkey up. Reload Zappy gun. Check in with the fights. I did a shitload of TDM yesterday for getting all the Splithium. Only 64k. Still 2 DMs are okay. Close to getting into a scuffle with Costa Rica. 200 more, I go up to Diamond 2. How much longer do we got left? 2 days, 9 hours. That's plenty of time. And then check this. Yep, they are back. I actually managed to hit him once, I guess. Didn't run into him at all. Got decimated. Oh. Go slowly. Actually had them attack my base the other day, and I don't know if they intentionally failed or not, but I ended up giving them a base defense back just to be nice. Okay, so let's reset out. So there's our 6k. Get the DMs out since we can't lose those. Ooh, nice. Let's see what we got in the daily. Yeah, don't need those. Nothing particularly good. Store. Okay, this should show all the ones that I did get researched over yesterday. That's ready to go up to +5 then, I think. That one's going up to +5. Ta-da! I should give another sharp. Yeah, slashing. Yeah. That one's only tier 3. That one's still only tier 3 as well, I think. So getting close to the next tier for that one, which will increase my pierce as well. And I decided to do a random ass mask. Yeah, this right here is like you can already see the difference in durability there. Going from the +4, well, tier 4 +4 is 1701 durability up to tier 4 +5, it goes up to 7000 durability right there. It's a huge jump in durability. Hit 4 instead of 5. Not a really big jump in damage, but still. Having a longer lasting weapon is definitely nice. Now, I think crossbow. Yeah, that's our tier 4 crossbow. So that'd be ready to go up to tier 5. And you finish getting the claws up more because one of the quests I still need to do requires taking everything out on a floor using claws, and again, want to have the durability to actually do it. Yeah, it's only tier 3. Still hate that I only got the tier 2 Cleaver Saber A, Cleaver Saber A TDM. That one's getting closer as well. A lot of weapons are getting closer to being up to uncapped, so that's good. And the new one's right there. I'm surprised it still only takes 2 special steel to take it up again. Biggest pain in the ass is that beryllium copper. Reversal metals, scratch metals, red dud, red milk, red dud, reversal metals, red factions. That one I can take up, but matters getting the damn 87k to Splithium to do that. I mean, technically I could do that right now. Just take it up to 87. Go over here. We got that 64 from the fight bonus. That takes us up to 84. Knock out the smaller stuff first. That should be it. Yep. God, I fucking hate Windows. Work on things as they come along. Well, Windows 11. Windows 10 was okay whenever I was using that. But because they're cutting off security updates on last month, the fucking assholes at Microsoft pretty much forced any businesses that used Windows 10 to upgrade. Alright, so this is a TDM weapon, event weapon, flamethrower going up to +2. Ta-da. 5 hours to research. Bah. Very little money, but we can fix that in a jiffy. What shall we take with us? Let's pull out 200k. That should be plenty enough to buy a couple things if we get the shop, which I'm pretty certain we will. Go to 31, we'll do the boss circuit at least once. Hopefully we get faction medals from most of them. The ideal time to get to the actual shop would be the next to last room before we hit, well, the room before we hit Vitagi to go down, and wait to come all the way back here. Went and did the Jackson fight. I think it's 2 days ago. It's like been so long. Hello, bacon. So yeah, near the end of the week, and I still do not like the new Gunsmoke boss. Well, sort of new Gunsmoke boss. Okay, Suki's the only upward exit we got. Actually, we can go this way and get free chest. Switch over to Flail. Looks like we won't. It's gonna be all the way over there. No fucking way to get to that chest unless you beat the boss and come up this way. Been letting auto battle do it? Yeah. It's like none of the fucking bonuses even seem, well, buffs even seem worthwhile using. It's like, yeah, that boss is supposedly supposed to be like weak to corrosive and I think lightning. Well, zappy, but like I care so little about that bullshit that I just still use my burn team. And actually, the most I get is usually from my burn team. Lizard. Fuck. Way to zoop right by. That was way more annoying than that needed to be to shoot him. Damn string bean. And another one. Luckily he decided to be stupid and do his charge attack. Alright, so we want to go up this way, but there's going to be a hover. Anyways, I'm doing okay. JP. I'm sort of tired as hells today. Actually, almost didn't stream because I was just. I do the sleepy times. Has been a blah week for many. Usually one right up there. Unless it's fighting. Alright, if there was a hater up here, I'll probably end up finding that out very soon. Still breathing. Can't really complain too much further past that, I guess. Don't have the money to. Have some days off, yeah. Oh, don't feel obligated to stick around if you're sleepies. Go ahead and get some rest. At least you can be well rested. Punched him in the head for jumping out of the machine. Yes, God, I wish the sniper rifle was actually better in this game. I'm just so ass. I didn't even notice the lizard here. This ain't no place for no better man. But yeah, since I haven't been wasting my collapse pieces on rolls for this one, or else the last one pretty much, I'm almost up to 30,000 collapse pieces right now. As well as I think 16 targeted permit passes. Yeah, quite a bit. I'm hoping that if only ones I really want to roll on right now are potentially another Zappy character, or else a nice person like Macchiato. Let's see, so you want to go down, so basically all the way through. Dead. I don't get why they jump on the fucking fence like this. But yeah, it's either that, or else if there's a rerun of like Centarisi, or somebody I already have, you know, always try to get more fortifications for them. Wouldn't mind Vector, but I know Vector had had a rerun not too long ago, so I think I'd rather it be sort of fair and people enjoy other ones, get there's rolls in there, or else their fortifications. I think I got like 22 more rolls left on the standard banner thing to actually get a chance at another fortification for QJ, and then saving up any of the gold chips, the Doritos, from for buying the golden melody gun for her. So pretty much until I spend those collapse pieces, essentially only thing I'll be upping my characters is as I get more info cores for unlocking that shit for the characters that don't have it maxed out already. I don't see any over there. Not like I'd jump for some random ass mushroom, but still want to give it a look. Pure copper, we're good on that. Got 3 that'll drop here. Spawning invincibility. Lava shrimp could save me a moment of having to stomp on something like a bird. That. Pure copper again. But I think I need one more of the chip thing for, oh, there's a gate there, for maxing out Vector's attachments, and then I'll be working on QJ's attachments, because technically I've got like best in slot for those two. Money. So, left route is not the way I want to go, but it has a chest there. Extra money is helpful. Let's see, Scorpion. Don't have to be careful with scorpions, I just want their shrooms. What is this? Take the rage boost, I guess. Another 13 days and potentially a new event will be starting on this game for the 8th or 9th anniversary. So anybody that might have interest in this game would probably be a good time to get into it, as the quests for the anniversaries usually have really good rewards to them. Did I? Yeah, I did. Bounce. Another scorpion. Stamp. Koi. Kasuma is the next one we want to go to. Then Uchinobu is our first possible store that we'll get. I want to get a reversal medal from the shop that appears between 31 to 40. Should be right on through. I don't have to worry about the shit that's over off to the left. Oh, I hear combat though. Means a hater, so free hater kill. The haters can drop these. Ooh, nice action. Get my coins. There's usually one, yeah, almost always one that's on the other side over there. Sometimes the hater will spawn further back in this floor, but whenever they're that close, might as well. Easy chance for a faction medal. First mini boss floor coming up. Then we need to go to Uchinobu. Most of the time that's near the boss room. So Kasuma is U10, which will be down there. A bit of a greedy little shit, so you know all the loot for the floor is around U10's base. I won't destroy over there unless I have to. It seems the haters there too. I don't think I can stop that. It's your boy. Fall down the hole. Uchinobu should be here. Usually that exit is around the boss. You know, I don't feel like dealing with picking that one up. 3 shrooms should be enough. I don't want to take up a bunch of space for that. How do I do with that? 20. So, need 10 of those to get back up to 30. Nom nom that. Reload. And seems it came back from ad breaks just in time for the boss fight. What are you giving me? You chose DS. Ooh, faction. So bosses will drop either faction medal, an item that's from their faction, like a weapon or armor, which probably the worst of the drops, and then they will also potentially drop a bit of kill coins. I would rather get the faction medal. Uchinobu. We gonna be spending our money now, or got a couple more rooms before we do date?
Cheers.
Yeah. Tell you what it's all about. Take it up. Okay, no store here. We need to go up to Natanda. So, left whenever we get to the intersection. No, only upstairs then, okay. Oh, I see a person up there. And I hear a Vtuber. Sometimes I pass stuff up by accident. Scorpion. Actually, it's Scorpion and a lizard. I forget, I think it's the black scorpions here that are actually rarer to find than the red ones. Lizard wrangling. Okay, is there a fight going on? Stop yelling at me, DK. Yep, they are fighting over here. Somebody hater, so hater one. I see a gold shroom there. I'm not super interested in the gold skill shroom. I think I've got like 60 of those. Yeah. Got some critter in the middle. Scurvy. I will take the num-nums. Now what was this cloth up here? Hemp. Coins. Alright, so off to the left. That would be to the right. Okay, this would be where the shop would be if it was actually here. Pier right there. Oh. Took a little bit. Queue up. Got you. Oh, we got. Alright, so it's just the gunners up top there. Nothing there. There. Useless. No beehive. That's hemp. Okay. I just ignore that stupid vending machine because if something does pop out, it usually end up getting knocked down into the lower area there. And then I gotta wait for the dumbass to jump down, and usually they jump down on top of the fence, then come down. So, delayed in the amount of time I could actually have a steady shot at them. Hello, snail. Guess I picked up the other coins by accident while running around. Okay, so 2 more rooms and we should be out of this floor. There, got one at the bottom. And don't really need to pay any attention to that. That one noticed me, so come up. should be a bullet tuber. There she is. Music engine. Go back to the lurk on Crundle. Nothing here. So last room should be coming up soon. So it sort of sucks we didn't get to shop on this floor, but then that means by the time we get all the way up here, there's a possibility that we'll get it out of there and have way more funds. Let's see, nothing there that I care about. The two that spawn on the ramp I can just ignore. Come down this way. Bah. Getting a lot of equipment in the shit instead of actual useful stuff. Now let's check this one back here. I think it's just one, yeah. Maybe I'll just go with Q instead of middle mouse button because that hasn't been working properly. So Shinayama is the next stop after here. Got the Cohen on this floor. Which might be right there for my exit. Switch over to Scythe. Actually, I might pop. Yeah, I can actually just squish and eat this guy. I'm gonna waste my stuff. Fuck it. I can just replace the mushroom through the scorpion that's right there. Man. Ta-da! Job done. Got 10 spots left, still have a couple more rooms to go through. And then even further down, since we actually got 2 of 2 now for the faction metal drops, we'll leave Turtle alone. So left. Shinayama. So from here we gotta avoid the pink escalator one because that's a dead end. I can take it up, but then I won't be able to continue on into the area because it's gated off. Took me a couple times falling for that shit to actually learn that while climbing the tower here. And whenever you're still climbing the tower up to 40, like you're still sort of struggling. Unless you got lucky and had like events popping that were giving shitloads of materials that let you uncap stuff before you even got up to 40. Which I was sort of kind of lucky where those sort of events did pop, but I was like halfway through the trip already, so. Nah, I'll be good for now. Another blueprint, damn. Definitely trying to get me to fill up on blueprints, but I think I've got plenty enough. There's 4, 9. I could grab one more, just make it even 10. So that's even 2,000 I'd be gaining if I get really unlucky and don't get the shop at all. Mainly blueprints I just pick up for recycle points. When you need 2 million of them, you take, 2 million points, you need pretty much take whatever the hell you can get. Ah, yes, this area. Sort of annoying. I see it. Right. There. Sometimes it takes way too many shots to actually get the hit down. Let's see here. Pure lama nama nama. I hear a... There you is. Not the right angle, damn it. Sometimes getting the stomp down right is a pain in the ass. And I do not feel like dealing with trying to get the punch off. Because you can use this punch to hit it on the ground, but it's a real pain in the ass. Okay, so this is probably going to be the pink exit, but might as well check it nonetheless. Yep, that's the pink. Come, here we go. Oh, yeah, almost up to 250. Alright, so off to the right could potentially, well, should be our way out. Any fighting started here? It seems like we might have a fight going on in this room. down from there. Hooligan. I see a hover over there. One is in the back here. I don't usually see one back here. That's a little bit different. Alright, he works just fine. Okay, critter in front of me, something to the right. Oh, another lizard. Bronze, I think. Yeah, bronze. Okay, that should be our exit. And our next boss fight. If we get faction medal off this one, that's 3 for 3. Ita no Dai. Much to go to 10. Actually, my first Tengoku boss I ran into, well, mini boss I ran into was the modified version of Tengoku Goto 10, which is all the way at the end. So, thankfully, there's only one exit for going up. Now we need to look for Ibata from Hiro Matsu. Alright, let's start working our way through everything. This room. Hater. Hello, Bacchus. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Another black scorpion. Oh, bastard. There we go. So we got two over here. We got one over there. See me. I'm bad at leading enemies in this game. Or any other game. Scorpion! I can actually toss that and then take care of the scorpion that way. Okay. You do the aim trainings, so you definitely aim better than me, I think. I think he posted a video today. I'd probably say yeah if it was an IRL sort of aiming. Still probably my favorite story from whenever I was in the military. First time at a range ever, and I had spent so much time fucking around with light gun games, and my dad occasionally taking us like into the middle of fucking nowhere, my brother and me, to shoot his revolver, just to like respect the power that it has, sort of thing. And I go to an official range in the military to qualify, and I'm the only person out of, I think it was like 43 people that was there with me from my sub to actually shoot well enough to go for qualifying and getting a ribbon. It's like I've never had anything against hunting or anything like that either. It's like I probably would have done that if my dad was more into shit like that, I think. But I never got to do a whole lot of hunting. I see a bullet tuber above me. What is this, rosewood? Yeah, I don't give a shit about rosewood. There she is. That's me. It's not last forever, ever and ever. Taco, taco, and beavers. MDF. I do not really need a whole lot of that, I think. And I just can't wait until I fucking get to the point of being able to clear out more of the lower level mats from my stuff. We got ads coming up, so I will be forcing them, and if I get up to the boss room before ads end, I will just wait for you guys to get back to check that like 2 or 3 second long boss fight that's coming. Never mind, I am right there too. God damn it. I would figure. You know, and this gives me a second look at stuff. So yeah, I'll probably end up buying all 4 faction medals, the reversal medal, and maybe ultra pure iron, or scratch. Probably scratch. Scratch medals need so many scratch medals. How many do we actually need? Yeah, I need 937 scratch medals to do all research. Then there's 344 reversals, 293 bone, 547 hover, and 531 bullet. So out of all the tuber metals, I need scratch metal the most. Down to needing only 10 vegetable oil, it seems. Rosewood and veneers plank, technically I don't need any more of according to what I do have the blueprints for. A lot of faction ones I still need a decent chunk of. I see War Ensemble Blue is at 28, Green is at 17. Still need fucking 91 blue milk, which anybody that plays this game knows that's a bit of a pain in the ass to get a hold of. Either dealing with booby traps, well, trap rooms, or getting the vendor between 1 and 10. Let's see here. Cloth, 992 cotton, 394 hemp. Poly aerolite fibers lowest at 301. Need 40 aluminum cans, 20 engine parts, Something that still takes 3 pieces of broken copperware. Slowly getting things knocked out. Iron scrap, still need 50 of those. Yeah, still need a good bit of stuff. I am happy that I am slowly getting more and more stuff that's +5. To me, the more stuff I get up to +5, the more reason to push into higher levels of Tengoku, because then I have to deal with farming the blueprints in those areas. Okay, so supposedly we were back from ads already. You're plus. No, I'm not. No. Why? And here we go. Goto 10. I think it's 5. Counts 9. Goto 9. But he is level 10. He's almost dead. Now he's old. Very oddball boss. And we got another faction medal, so that's 3 for 3 in this run. And that just leaves the one from Jindai, and we'll get there. Hello, Odd. How you doing? There's a chest over here. This one might have a couple thousand coins in it, if it's a coin. Yep, 2.5. How you been? It's been a bit since I caught you. So we got our left to get the hell out. Hey. Funk. So I might end up having to drop a few blueprints once I get up to the one after Avata here, and that'll basically hinge upon if I actually get the shop. I'm pretty sure I'll get a shop, because if I remember in my last run from 41 to 50, didn't have a shop floor on it, so lots of shit's happening in my pipe. Well, it do be that way sometimes. And you survived it so far, so that's good. Give you a shout out here. Thanks for the hydrate. What do we got? Elm Invader. Yeah, sometimes I wish I had the express pass. I like using this elevator. It doesn't cost you anything to use it, unlike this one. Up in a complex, so it could be either the lower one or else the one with the chest over there off to the left. We shall see once we get there. Bottom end, so got a tuber around the corner here. Funk, funk, funk. Super punch. Hoo-ha. No metal. Need steel. Cotton, still need more cotton too. So I'm probably gonna end up dropping some of my shit before I even get up there. What do we got up here? Lizard there. I already got one aluminum with us, so I'll hang with that. Coins. Keep the flail out because while we're going up this ramp here, we're going to end up having some enemies. One there, and one below. Oh, that one was actually the hater. Oh, no chest. Bah. Chest would mean potentially another faction medal if we were lucky. I think we got plenty of these. Yeah, we're okay for now. Gotta sort of spread out what I pick up. Biggest things being tuber medals that I still need and faction medals. So to the left is where we want to go then. Is this? Yeah, I fucking hate this room. Such a bother. Maybe you idiots see me. I have one coming. Yep. Come on. That would have been fun. Fuck it, we'll just go over to this. I see you. Let's see, we can take this route and check the overhead. There should be an enemy up here too anyway. No, no more pure coppers. Steel. Yeah, I'm a lizard. All the monies. Now which way will it be? Douchebag. Didn't mean to fall down, but we'll go with it. Alright, so if we go around this way, got the chest underneath there. I'll actually pick these up now. And that way will be the way that we'll take, see if this is the right one. If not, the other one has a scratch tuber that I'll have to take out. Not a big deal. This one you actually have to do a bit of a running jump to get to. Actually, let's see. Damn it. So you can only go over this way. Oh well. This walnut. I think I got plenty of walnut right now. Yeah, up to 30. Pop that. Chest back here. Blueprints. Come over here. Safer drop down this way. Reload. Is this gonna be about to? Nope. So the other way is our way out. But as a consolation prize, we got a little bit more kill coins. Fucking bots. Nice and casual walk over this way. Pull out the gun. It's probably the easiest way to get rid of the bullet tuber here with minimal risk to yourself. Hello, Wizard. I don't like this drop down. I had actually bounced off something once dropping down and ended up flinging me into the void. I hear me about that. So let's see if we get 4 for 4. Por favor. So Harasuka is where our potential shop will be. In which case we'll increase all of our faction medal gains as well as get a damn reversal medal, because there's very few spots up here that even have reversal tubers, and most of them are garbage for trying to farm reversals. Let's see, I see being a goober over there. Hey. Oh, I'm surprised this one over here didn't get in a fight with the hater, and that's why the hater was there. Come on. Want to get him to jump over so I don't have to worry about. Okay. Screw it. We'll just take him out some other time. One of these floors, they want you to take out everything using the motorcycle or motocycle, psycho. And we do have one down here. There will be one over this way. Don't mind me. Big one. Big part of the game is definitely learning attack stuffs. Then there was a chest over here. Coin. Yay. The ceiling can hold us. And we're actually going to be coming into the boss fight. Till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can hold us. Jindai. Get down here so I can whoop your ass. Where are you? Ow, fucker. It's gonna be one of those nuns, huh? Keep away from that so Zappy doesn't hit Ow. Okay, I did not expect a stunner out of that. Her teleporting everywhere is probably the most fucking annoying part of this fight. Other than that, she'd probably be fairly easy. Okay, so all we got is kill coins out of this one. Oh well. Can't win them all, eh? Pure aluminum, cans. Open up everything this the way that we came from. More coins. Helmet shroom's okay, but I don't need one of those right now. Oh, she killed one of the snail shrooms. That bitch. Alright, so 2 more areas to go through, then we'll go up and hopefully we got a shop. Koba. I need to get down to that point so I can unlock where the hell connects to Koba. Which, I mean, technically is on my route, but god, that's a lot of side run. No, Suki. Sorry. Dumb fuck. I've never seen one do that before. At that spot. Like, it definitely went for jumping on the fence for whatever reason that does that and screwed up doing that. Don't care, not money. Nothing there. Yeah. Left and right both have something. Nothing. Top shroom. Lots of equipment popping in the chests this run. Music died again. See you over there being all silly and shit. Almost 100,000 gained from just this trip. There we go. This should be leading up to our last room before we go home. Hirasuka. Boop. Come on, shop. Should be there. I forget if it changes once the arrow gets there or else once we just get into the map. Because there's been a few times I did the highlight thing and it didn't change until I looked at the map after I loaded it. If not, I might do an immediate second run of this just to definitely get the damn reversal medal, because I need reversal medals. Yeah, didn't get the shop. So off to the left we gotta go. Might just sell this commas and get a new one. What the hell is that one doing there? Oh, that one dropped a bone metal at least. Need plenty of those. Yeah, this thing's getting like extremely weak to even like, I think that was a headshot and it still didn't take him down. Well, at least we got lucky and it was like a stupid fast floor. So downstairs, empty out the death bag, buy new gun. And then back up 31 we go. Yeah, pretty good bit of Zekil coins gained. I always go that way whenever I should remember that's over this way. Okay, cook stuff up. Oh, I actually got the shit for taking that up to tier 5. I forgot to look through everything. See, they need scratch metal for taking that up 3, 4. Organize everything. Sell that off. Okay. Oh, I forgot I wanted to sell the gun and buy a new one. It's back 7-4. 83 to buy. Pretty much slowly getting close to fucking 100,000 just to replace the commas. Alright, boop. Throw all this. Put that in there. So we got playing up walnut at the moment. Leather and cotton are pretty much the only things I definitely want to remember to pick up when it comes down to seeing those on the ground. Recycle all these, should take us up another 2,000. Almost a tenth of the way to buying another piece of the clay figurine RE set. I only got the helmet so far. Alright, so I got that. Just having this feeling I was forgetting something, but eh. Instead of doing just a run, we're going to go up and actually figure out what some of these ones are that I missed. There's a lock still on that one, but I don't feel like going through that area. So if we go to Abara, Asuki, and then we can go up and get these two. And that might have the elevator right there to go up to Koba, just to have it filled out. Maybe once we get to Futagi, we'll go back down to Yatsu. And check this one over here, just to see what the hell it is. It'll probably be just a dead end, but we'll see. So back to Obara we go, but we're taking a little sidetrack to fill in more of the map. That's one thing with the rotations, and knowing that I haven't taken on some of the Forcemen. I know some of the parts of my map are still unfilled. And if I really wanted to drive myself crazy, I could try going for the Gold Scythe, which requires you to get all the stamps for going from 1 to 40 with good or perfect. I can't remember what the hell the score is. Now that's a bit of a hassle. The bad thing is, if you fuck up on a stamp, you have to reset an entire area. Good thing is you don't have to reset all of the stamps. It's just split up into areas from 1 to 10, then 11 to 20, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we do need to go up. Which is off to the left here. We didn't bring anything with us, right? Okay. If we see a pill bug, we'll get to squeeze it. Got something over here. No. Another hater knocked out. Still gonna need 250 of those, but I think I got like a month or so to finish that. Something off to the left here. No. Just sort of the side area for where shops could be, sort of thing. Scorpion. Squish, squish, squish. We'll take this shrimp with us. We'll probably use it for one of the mini bosses when we're going back. Left, if we can go left. Oh, that's a fucking treasure. Let me get down there before it pops. Oh, still need black war ensembles, so that's no big deal. Now is it? Yeah, be this way. Osuki. So, Akabadai. Akabadabadabadabadabada. Hopefully the way up to this one's not too far away. I gave everything. One to the right, one to the left. Just pick this up. Stop backing away from me, you goofy person thing. Oh, we got up here. Just that. Combat down below. I think it's... yeah, we go up to the right here. Copper wires, not what we need. More blueprints. We'll go back to start for us and cut through that way since we know we got some boxes here. Another turtle, broken copperware. I think I still need more of that. Turtle. Doobie, doobie, money. So this would lead to the downward way, which would be where we want to go normally. But we could go the other way so we can find this damn... We'll fill out the map. Left, yep. This should be... Well, this could potentially be where we want to go. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Now we need to take an up that isn't a pink elevator. Escalator. Getting there. I think there's still a few rotations I don't have just regular map areas unlocked in the lower areas. Now it's just remembering which ones. Okay, so potentially we're going to have to go all the way to the end there. Which will suck, sort of, because the return trip means we're also going to have to go all that way too. Let's see, leave that there for the way back. Not here, walnut, the shit figured. I guess the one bright side is on the way back, taking all these things out will net me more kill coins as well. Just chests and any mushrooms I pick up on the way do not respawn until I go back down to the waiting room. Could go from this. Hello, Jen. How are you doing? Oh no, it's only 3, not 4. Then there's the Joe. Dispatch was very fun to watch. Most definitely one I'd say is probably going to get Story of the Year, like you were saying, Joe. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. If I came back down through this escalator, it would not let me out. There's no way to open this door. If there was something that you could open, then there'd be a valve right here to open it. So the pink ones are always little fucking dead ends. I think over the last like month or so that I've been streaming this, like that's the first time I actually got an instance that I could show to people. Most of the time I stay far enough away, I don't end up having to do that. There's one all the way down here. Come on. Damn thing. At times I wish the sniper rifle was a bit better to use. Otherwise I'd probably be running around with that instead of a Comus. But no, the Comus is actually one of the king shit of fuck mountains in this game. Okay, so we got a fishy in the water in front of us. Yes. No, that's regular fishy fish. Here we go. What is this? Rosewood. Don't need any more of those. Mask. This is the way we wish to go. What the hell else did I miss? Rosewood. So 2 rosewoods that we do not need. Got 30 walnuts, I don't really care about that. Is there not one over there? No, there should be one over there. Douche. Yeah, there you are. Lizard, you'll probably bite me if I leave you be, so in the pocket you go. Just jam them in there. Still so fucking disappointed with how Inferno looks. I think I'll probably bitch about that game until fucking December, whenever it finally releases. And part of me hopes that just I'm proven wrong in my assumptions of the game, and there actually is like a PvE mode that just isn't being shown in, well, wasn't shown in the demo. I hear you over there. I just don't think I hit you. Stop bouncing around, you little fuck. I know how I won't. I was about to use a grenade on him. Did I get the one up top? Yeah, I did, okay. Rosewood, do not need that. I should actually clear that my storage, because according to the shopping list, I do not need any more rosewood. Lizard. Alright, so this should be up to our unmarked area. In which case we should find an an elevator. Kohashi. Kohashi Wasabi Taco Bell. And I think this will actually have the elevator leading up to. Yep, there we go. Icon pop tech we got there. We just have to find it. That's the price you pay. Oh, of course my waiting room got attacked. Having about 250,000 kill coins will do that. For now, I just don't care. I'll get what I need to get done here. Actually, I'm gonna full clear this just because I've never been to this place before, so might as well see what it's all about. here's our elevators. So now this activated, I'll be able to actually go between the Koba in here. Not sure exactly what the hell that'll all be useful for. So to the right will lead to that. See right here, they got the escalator that'll lead down to nowhere. Well, down to a dead end. Okay. Huh. Why is there... Interesting. Need this out anyway. Oh! That's your game. That's a reversal tuber. Sadly, no metal. Nothing here. Thanks for the hydrate, JP. That's neat. I didn't expect that. What are you? What the hell are you doing here? Stop it. Now. Ah, so this actual just booby trip thing. Hoo-ha. Trapping the boobies. So that was interesting. It looks like there could potentially be another trap down at the end here. Oh well, let's go and see. Up this way, have to drop out. Bonk. Go back down. Bonk. More kill coins, essentially. Bronze. Nothing, okay. So the only thing treasure-wise is this one fucking critter all the way at the end. We shall see what it is. This room setup. Anybody's... Another reversal. Okay. Hit him anywhere but the back, you just get no damage. That's what we need. Reversal metal. Oh, we got a bullet tuber up there. I hear something fighting over here. Double good. Ooh, what's this? Nice faction metal out of that too. Technically you can get up there through jumping the fence here and well no, you can jump the fence here, but you gotta be careful as hell coming back. Actually got ambushed there once. And it was not a fun time, I'll tell you that. Oh, she was a bit glitched out. Her body wasn't turning. Now, I want to see what the hell this critter is all the way at the end, and if there's another reversal tuber waiting for me up ahead. In which case, I do not mind that at all. That's 3 in a row that I could go for. This might actually make for a decent farming area. Because most of the time you only run into one reversal on a floor, not 3. I think the one downstairs no, he just moving fast. Okay, that should be all clear. check around everywhere just for drops that came off of them for extra kill points. Now we got another trap up here. What the hell is it going to be? So 3 reversals on 1 floor. This could be a good farming thing. Just a bit of a bitch to get to. No metal drop. Oh well. Because all I'd have to do is go down that escalator, either one of the escalators, and come back up and reset everything. There could always be a 4th one up here. Power drive on my wish. Okay, it's just a fucking bird. I was hoping it'd be a gold critter. Those sell for a good bit of money. I think a gold bird actually sells for like 57k, which is 3/4 the cost of my of a new Kamas, roughly. So I have to remember that Kohashi has 3 spawns, 3 traps with reversals, but that's to say it's only reversals. It could be a cycle sort of thing where sometimes it's a reversal, or sometimes it could be screamers or even haters. I have to research that. But nice casual stroll back, and then we'll go through most of our... I think we'll get through 2 of the mini bosses before we go trekking to another area that isn't uncovered yet. Anyway, what we got here? So if we went there, it would be 1... No, it'd still be a good bit away. No really good way to get to that place other than once I get to Futagi, go down to Yatsuo. So I'll essentially get through all my run and then be running with most likely a full inventory to that last area that's not uncovered yet, just to see what the hell it is. Inflation is fine, I wish. Maybe that's why everybody loves video games so much. No matter how old the game gets, fucking the prices always stay the same in game. Don't have to factor in fucking boomers fucking up the economy even more. Or other bothersome factors. Okay, so we want to go back to Osuki, which is all the way up there. Before I forget. Need 120 more and I'll have max storage again. Also forgot to check my mail to say that I got my daily. Yep. Oh, yeah. Bitch. guess I already got the kill coins from that. Yeah. Supposedly McGordon did the soundtrack for another game here recently. I just can't remember what the fuck it was called. Honestly, it didn't look super spectacular, the game itself, so I probably just blew it out of my mind without thinking about it. I got that. These will grow back, won't come back. And I can still have coins too, so nice, that's a few extra kill coins, potentially. And there's one, and there'll be another enemy in the table area. I'll just punch the hell out of it. Ooh, scratch metal, nice. Hey, just looking at the numbers right now is just from doing these areas. I've already got about 50k coins, but as I said before, these will not change, so extra kill coins from defeating the enemies at least. I think the music did. Yeah. Also sort of funny seeing Reach gameplay. Feels like forever since I've seen Reach. No, we want to go down, not up. Well, at least we know over here we don't have to. Oh, we got a treasure tuber here. There we go. Gotta make sure to stomp them, otherwise they explode and you don't get anything from them. I fucking hate that. It's like treasure tubers are already sort of a rare thing to run across in the regular floors, so getting just armor or weapons from the chest that they drop is annoying. Kill coins are probably way more useful than those, and then faction medals are the best to drop from. Okay, so from Asuki down to Koi we go. Then once we get up to Futagi, we'll go and explore that last area. Goes out, down the land's been out, just shut my mouth. And I got ads starting here, so I'll force the ads. This is just backtracking, so it's not that big of a deal. I forget which town we were going for. Alright, so we came from Abaro, so we'd want the other one. Can't shut my mouth. So we got enemies here this time or no? Yep, sounds like they are fighting already. going down this way. It's probably just a scratch. I'll kill the scratch tuber just in case he happens to drop us a scratch medal. I think that's it. I want to just make sure I don't knock him up. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't go for just punching him to death. Too much of a chance that we would have gone over the edge. Then I'd have definitely no chance of it being a scratch metal. So this should lead to Koi. Or Koi. Then when we get back to the waiting room, we'll see who attacked. I think it was somebody giving a defense, but we'll see. Easy way to tell is if their fighter is completely naked. Even then, if it was a serious one, then I might still just go and invade their base just to give them one back. Okay, if this doesn't have a hater here, we'll just pass by and go up to Kasuma. Okay, there is combat going on here. Mainly just want the hater for the count and getting the oh, we got a scratch metal out of that too. So the count and killing haters, and technically I should pick this up because I need a shitload of those still too. The scratch metals are the biggest find. Reversal, scratch, bone, bullet, then hover. That's like the order of how much I care about the tuber metals from greatest to least. So Uchinobu, first shop stop. Considering how much we spent, still got enough for 5 things, the things that I usually would like to buy. Yeah. Alright, so off to the right is boss. If we get stupid lucky, we'll get another faction medal off of it. Do we have... yeah, we probably have combat going on down here. Come on, fucking hit him. Hate how many times I have to do that. Oh, the trap that blew up when I first got here. Still making noise. Why did I jump across that way? Could have opened, gotten the kill points from there. Yeah, another faction medal. Nice. But getting the splithium off the hater is another good thing to go for. Boss fight. So out comes the scythe. Got the turtle. What's up above here? Got veggie oil, which I found I only need like 10 of those, so passing that up's not a big deal. keep this on me just in case, because if I do get an outfitted hater sent at me, it could actually make the fight much easier. Good old U10. It's sort of sad. You only run into this boss in the 31 to 40 area. So a lot of people that have played this game have never even seen the damn thing. Another faction medal, damn. Nice. So this should be our way forward. What we got here? Yeah, we'll pick that up. Is this gonna be Uchinobu? Hey, we got the shop. So, shop knocked out early, so might take sideways after. Well, might still stick with the Futagi down to Tatsuo. Nice, shop is all the way that way. I don't really mind this setup because then I can bypass one section that leaves some enemies alive still, so I can take my good old time looking at the shop. No enemy that way. One enemy that way. Got some critter in the middle. That's silk. Yep. Turtle. Go around this way to get the kill coins from that guy that got wasted over here. This one. That's. Yep. Anything else? Actually, one. What is this? Hemp, probably. Yep. Actually, I'm not up to 30. No, I am up to 30. I thought it was 24, not 34. Okay, so we got this away over here, and then we'll just have to work our way through to the boss fight, well, mini boss fights, and we got Hater over here. Well, that one just decided to fall down for whatever damn reason. Hey, Jade. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay, let's drop down here. Money. Actually got another chest. What are we getting this time? That's still good to get. Then that just leaves chest over here. 3 in the next room, 2 in the room after that, then we get to the shop. Almost up to 300k. Dead. Shot him in the bum. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Caught him. Just casually strolling around landmines. I remember first exploring the tower and like running into almost every single goddamn landmine, it feels like. I got the one behind us. Switch back to the Kiku gun. Give me coins. Not monumental game with coins, but still every little bit adds up. Turtle. Okay, just 2 here, then we got the shop. Odd to see just 2 in this one. Usually this has more than just 2. Is that? Yeah, it's the fucking bullet tuber down there. Hemp. Useless weapon. It's like the thing that sucks about finding weapons in chests and stuff in this game is the durability on them is so ass. You can use them, maybe fight 2 enemies and that's it. Sometimes maybe a little bit more, but it is just so low and not worth bothering to pick them up unless you're really desperate. Right? Yeah, right. Okay. Here's our shop. So this is definite purchase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scratch metal. Yeah, I wish they had brilliant copper here. Then I'd definitely buy that because I need a lot of that. I have much better luck finding all these other things. Let's see here. I can go with the leather and ultra pure just to have the extra bit. What does that take us to? So we got 5 more spots open. That's a lot of kill coins just down the drain for a bunch of stuff that I will get to research here. I am happy that that sidetrack that I did to Kohashi here ended up being a okay spot to go to for reversal metals, well, reversal farming. So Natanda, Shinoyama, Itanodai, Hiramatsu, but there's like no good way to get over to Moguro over there, so I'd probably just go up to Abada, Hirasuka, Futagi, come back down to Yatsuo. Or I just go to the waiting room and come right back up and do that other area because won't have another shop floor pop up, well, merchant or whatever you want to call him, the shop guy pop up for another run at least after this is done. I forget what the cooldown is. Like, I think I read somewhere it's like 3-hour cooldown on them, but you know, these runs take a while anyway. Then just how they have the game set up, it's like even if you do get all the materials that you need for researching once, you still have to get enough fucking splithium to pay for researching this stuff, which I'm not even remotely close to researching some of the shit. Okay, one off to the left here usually. Come on. Okay, so that covers those two. Got one down there. And that's the way that we want to go. Then we'll have one down that fenced in area. Why did I jump this? If there was a chest, I would have been able to see it from up top there. Just want to double check, make sure I didn't screw myself out of having enough money to just use the elevator to get back. Another hater, some more splithium, but only 790 splithium from that hater. The haters, the amount of splithium that a hater gives you is you take the hater's level and then multiply it by 5. Alright, so Shinayama is where we want to go, but we've got the boss room off to the right. So we'll see if this is the right way. Yep. Out comes the scythe. Start eating here. Just because I can, since I have a fair deal of extra red sting shrooms in my bank. And then also there is a scorpion at the other gate. So we can get that red sting shroom right back. Oh, well, first and foremost, welcome to the stream, Ryan Wells. And this game is called Let It Die. It's put out on PlayStation initially back about 8-9 years ago. And then about a year later they released it on Steam. Made by Gung Ho, who, well, I think it was developed by Grasshopper manufacturer and then published by Gung Ho, but Gung Ho are garbage at advertising their games, so not a whole lot of people know about this game. And I remember when I first found out about this game was back during the period that it was only on PlayStation. But this, if you're into Dark Souls games where like you grind and get progression and get stronger weapons, you take on the bosses, all this other shit, and just, you know, make your way through the game. Though it technically has no real end to it. This one anyway. There is a bit of a story to it, and it can be very, very time consuming just to get through the first 40 floors of the game, which floor 40 is technically where the story ends. But then you can continue on, go further up, and then Goku's like considered the end game content. And I would say only those that are very, very patient and don't mind slamming their head against the wall several times over end up getting up to the top floor, which is currently 350. 351. So it is a bit of a tough game, and I enjoy it. Though I will admit, I took a 3-year hiatus from this game after developers pissed me off with a event that they held back then, where the community had to try to get, I forget how many downloads it was of this starter pack sort of thing, that was a free thing that they were trying to do as a DLC. Then it's no longer on the store, but it basically gave you this red scythe that I have. But the developers had a reward for the players if they got to a certain amount of downloads, and there was several other rewards, but the biggest one for a lot of the longtime players was, as you can see, there's only an elevator that goes up to 51. No more elevators after that, so no going back up. You'd have to start from 51 again and work your way all the way up to 351 if you want to go to the higher floor stuff. They teased a floor 100 elevator with that, and needless to say, not a whole lot of people know about this game as is, so getting a whole lot of people to download that pack did not happen. And after that fell through, the developers did blog about how they will try to put all the stuff that they had promised into the game at a later date. Roll around fucking 3 years later, still no floor 100 elevators, so that was a lie. And they do have a new game coming out called Let It Die Inferno, which is nothing like this game, essentially. It's a lot of people that's got to play the demo. We're not happy with it if they were original fans of this game, myself included. That'll do. Damn it. I somehow almost always missed that jump at least once while streaming this. Okay, got you over there. Don't see the Vtuber at all. I do know his dumbass is over there. Yeah, you can see his health bar, but you can't get a good beat on him from this angle. Please don't see me from up there. That thing is dumb enough that if it sees me, it will try to zoop over to attack me, and it'll 9 times out of 10 it goes right off the edge. Wow, what a shitty thing. Yeah, it is quite a shitty thing to do. They previously released a game called Deathverse Let It Die, which ended up being just a fucking battle royale. So let's just say that the original fan base hated it enough that they just came back to this game and played it some if they haven't played it for a while, like myself. And Deathverse barely lasted a half a year before they shut the servers down. And then Inferno was announced, and they put a demo out back in October. I played that some, just to see what the hell it's like. I did the same thing with Deathverse. I played through the first season, second season I just didn't bother with, really. I saw other enemies back here. Here we go, there's another one. But, Inferno is basically a PvEVP extraction shooter. So, like I said, nothing like this fucking game. So, instead of attempting to recreate the magic that this game is, that gave them a fan base that essentially has kept them afloat, they decided to mimic what the hell other companies are doing, which, when I was doing my research for my review video that I did, this is probably going to be the pink one. Deathverse died around the same time that extraction shooter games like Hunt Showdown and Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, had like a major update, so it had a bit of a uptick in players. I think they saw that, got a boner thinking of how many people they could probably suck in from that community, and well, from those games, and then started to work on making Inferno. And so far it looks like it's gonna fucking flop, just to be completely honest. I hate the idea because they said that the next game that they make is probably gonna be their last attempt in the franchise, and they decided to be stupid assholes and not listen to the community that told them over and over and over again, during the Deathverse time even, that, you know, we wanted to Let It Die 1 with co-op and then some of the bugs fixed at least. You didn't have to do a whole lot, actually, to make us happy. So, of course, I will say, if you go to check out the discussion boards for Inferno, and you see an idiot named Art something, or Frumpy Lumps, or there's one other one that's been white knighting that game since the demo first came out. Looking back, I looked back through the Deathverse discussion boards. At least two of those names popped back up during those discussion boards too, white knighting for Deathverse. So it's like, yeah, they white knighted for a game that barely lasted half a year. They don't have the mental integrity to actually tell you what a good game is. So, though I will say, in Inferno's defense, it was just a demo. There was definitely stuff lacking that was advertised on the Steam page. So, as far as we know, we could have played just a specific PvP, PvE version or mode that is in the game during that stuff. But as far as it looks like, there's no progression like you can do in Let It Die 1. You can try to, but there's seasonal wipes in it, as with a lot of other extraction shooters. It's many things that would not fit the bill for people that enjoy this game still. And considering that whenever Inferno's demo still showed up on the Steam DB for like player count and everything, this game was kicking their new game's ass with just concurrent players. So that sort of says something already, that no, we don't want this new bullshit trend that you're trying to hop on. We would like the old stuff, please. Pretty please, with tacos on top. Almost like you have to go to the game devs and give them an angry hand job while you tell them point blank into their, like, staring into their eyes, this is what the community actually wants. To actually get the fucking point across. I heard a bug. Where was he? Okay, he's on the other side. That's why I heard him. little stompy thing. Nah. Okay, we're coming up on the boss fight now. Then we can take a right and get the hell off this level. I see a rice bowl shroom over there. Along 2 lava shrooms afterwards. I remember this boss being sort of scary when I first ran into him. Now he's just like, I just want to get this done and over with. Okay, so we got another piece. Drop that. I'm not seeing any chests that side. Make sure I'm not missing any splash shrooms that might be lurking in the corners. Splatter shrooms give blood neum, which is a high tier endgame material. It's the red stuff up here. Yep, 2 lava shrooms like I suspected. It was like, I know some people complained about Inferno being a bit too bright compared to how this game is, but I could sort of accept it, since the whole idea is you're starting out in basically the basement of the Tower of Barbs and you're working your way up to the top. So I'd expect it to start off dark and dank and sort of claustrophobic, which some parts are, and then opening up as you get further up the tower. In Inferno, you're starting out quite literally from like a sky base, getting launched down into this hellgate, and you're supposed to work your way down into the hole to find this thing called the Eye of the Reaper. And I could picture that like starting off bright, and then, you know, bright and wide open like how it was in the demo, and then working your way down to these more cramped claustrophobic areas. Okay, so we got probably gonna have to go all the way through all those enemies. Not too bad, because probably give me enough to do a mushroom roll whenever I get back. Yeah, L Invader there. I mean, I could go down and do that spot now. But I don't want to pass up any materials. Got that temptation of the L Invaders right there, just be like, hey, you can take me and go back down, or go to this other area. Get the exploration done that you've put off for 3 years. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, some goobers pop once I get up the top of that green sign. But till then, we'll go here, take out the one around the corner. No chest there. Doesn't look like a mushroom's over there. Just one, if it's mahogany, like the off chance that'd be mahogany. And I saw a little bit of a glitch there. I hate how much damage is reduced by them just blocking like that. the other guy fell over the edge. Damn it. Don't really need that, so nom nom down that guy and pick up the nom nom nom. Some steel on it, I should pick that up. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Come up here, dance around this stuff. Got 30 of that already, so we'll just go this way. Herb. Cotton. Coins. Just what we prefer. Okay, take care of the assholes that spawn here. And then one back here. What are you gonna do? Bad move. Got plenty enough of those currently. Oh, we're definitely making our monies back. Just need to figure out which damn way has the... so we're starting off from here, eh? Oh, at least he's up there. What the hell is that guy? I think there's a hater around here still. Hurricane! Whoa! Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's fun to do. Asshole scorpion. Okay, so we're pretty much clear. We can go out this side to see what we get. Let's see, what does this one lead to? Is this going to lead us to the Abata? Nope. Get music going again. Fucking YouTube Bolsheviks. Hello.
Your washroom.
Yep. Okay, so we can go over this way. Since we came from over here, more steel. Want to get up closer to the 30 mark with the steels. That's less I'll have to come back up into the tower to find more of that shit whenever I need it. Pure luminum. I should technically pick that up. But we still got the boss fight in Abata to see what we get out of that. Got something in the middle. Then where we jump over to the right here, we'll loop around and get to the left. bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Over here. More. Not gonna get a whole lot of recycling points this run, but get more done with the materials, the less I have to worry about taking up my storage. We got 2 chests under the stairs, one right here, and then the other one is over here. And this whole area has been pillaged. Damn it. Okay, which way are you facing? Corner peak. Yeah, definitely have enough to do. Go back down to the waiting room, then pop back up to get that spot that I'm missing. Then Abata, I think it has only one way up afterwards. Then Futagi. Futagi's got one way. Well, not Futagi, but Harasuka. So happy I got that shit done with finally connecting Koba to wherever the hell was underneath of it. I just need to try to keep an eye out for other tower rotations, see which ones I'm missing. Let's see here. Boss fight's right there, so I'll get to do boss fights and have to deal with running through everything else. How she usually plays out though, I'll probably have to wait until she teleports once or twice before I even get to hit her, so this gives me time to eat a shroom. Reload. And another war ensemble medal. Nice. And just to say, for anybody that's popping in here, first time watching me, I've been playing this game for a stupid amount of hours, so I have very strong weapons to be able to do stuff like that to the bosses in this area. So, okay, so this area is clear. We got a couple chests coming up, so that's extra kill coins at least. Get us closer to the 100,000 mark. Down there. See, sometimes I get the one shot, and other times I just completely whiff it. Okay, so there's chests on both sides here. And this is why I don't just jump down over this way, even though I know there's a chest there. I have fallen down into that pit before. So some routes that I take with how I do my movements through the areas is just, I learned the hard way. Nothing into pit? Nope, nothing in the pit, just... And I missed. I flubbed that up so bad. More blueprints. We do have kill coins over here from the one guy we picked off. It's like all of those blueprints that I'm passing up could have been potentially more recycled points that I could be getting, but the materials that I've been picking up, I need much more than recycling points at the moment. Stinky born Vtuber. across that because shits and giggles, and there's an enemy over there that could potentially hit. I think I might have actually hit her. Do you see me? There you go. Fucking dumbass. You know, I'm just gonna wait until you're climbing up here and gank you. This one gonna see me? There we go. Actual hater. No? What the fuck are you doing? There we go. Now it saw me. Might actually get up to the upper area and try to shoot me from there. Nope. So essentially, while doing the climb, you'll most likely not see more than one hater per floor. In fact, I think it is limited just one hater per floor. So even if I want from 1 through 40 here, I would only get 46 haters because I don't think they'll appear on boss floors. I think I'm not 100% sure on that right now. There's material here. What is it? If it's steel, I might have to drop something else. No. Aluminum. We will actually grab another piece of pure aluminum. Just get close to 30 as well. But I know another thing that was recently brought up that people were worried about with Inferno is that they're going to try to monetize the hell out of it. Sort of like they did with Let It Die here. Where you can use death metals to revive if you get killed in the tower. You can use death metals to expand your storage, which you start off with only 50 storage slots. So I've used a shitload of death metals as I've earned them, and I've bought a few to take my storage up. That's why I've got almost 1900 storage in comparison to the 50 that you start off with. There's express passes that make it so that the elevator is free to use going up and down. You don't have to worry about losing kill coins and splithium whenever people attack your base. So it's got those little bonuses to it. Hold on, I gotta leave a raid here. Not often I do that, but I'm avoiding somebody. I will go out of my way to do that. I got here. Got one over there. Got the bullet tuber underneath me trying to lock on. Okay, no coins left over. This should be our way up. Nice, just barely got over 60k now. So just up to get to Futagi. This shouldn't be a shop floor, so I shouldn't have to worry about anything there. Then down to the waiting room, come back up to Yatsuo, and check out that area that we haven't got uncovered on the map. Then probably go back down, and that'll be the end of that. Let's see, where are you at? It's actually not even that far, but I'm betting this room coming up is going to be the tower with the spiral around it. Is it? Oh no, it's actually just the beams, which I don't mind. Lizard. Okay, this one's seasoning. Nah. We got a few things around here that we can check. Ooh. Yeah, that's not getting passed up. This is 41 to 50. Yeah, 41 to 50 area stuff. Which you can find stuff on floors that are like one above or one below. But it's gotta be specific floors that you'll be on that it'll happen. Like this one's probably a oil floor, so we'll see mineral oils, we'll see vegetable oils, and we'll see the chemosynth oils that I just found. Alright, so off to the right should be where we want to go. Oh, this is an easy left. Where we got fights going on down here. Yeah, they're staring at each other down here. And idiot does victory pose because it thinks it killed the enemy. I take that opportunity, and that's crude oil. Right? Yeah, crude oil. Get my coins, just fuck off. Don't want to bother with more fighting than I need to do. Left. There we go, Futagi, and then we'll get the hell out. Go down to the waiting room, put stuff away, check our defense thing, see who attacked us. Probably give them a defense back. I'm pretty sure it was a one defense. And with this. El Kitty Kato attacking something at the door, probably toy. Again. Yeah, she's playing with something over there. Alright, down we go. Whee! Come on, there we go. Yay. Now let's see who attacked us. Place doesn't sound like it. Yep, it was actual win. Yay. Actually got 10k, well, almost 11k. Split the amount of that run. Again, I do the same friggin' thing over and over again. Cook this up. Okay. Do we got? There's our outline. Can't pick it up yet. Wait, is that Assault Force Pants Tier 2? Tier 1? Let's see. Pretty sure I don't have anything really to sell. Yeah. Recycle what blueprints I do have. So just 400 gain from that. Store a bunch of stuff, so we'll eat that up. One ultra pure. Good gains this time around. You can already see I'm getting like sort of low on fucking space in my storage. Only 2 reversal medals that I got. One was bought and the other one was a drop. I'm down to 17 spots left over now. Why is there glowy here? Oh, from the base defense. Let's see here, get that. Put this on here so I don't take damage to it. Now, who was it that attacked? ABS, Saudi Arabia, okay. Get the snipping tool pulled up here so I can snip this, see whose it is, and I'll go and give them a free defense back as well. I have this feeling if it was a serious attack, they probably would have actually beat my ass. So usually around 78, you're starting to getting the better equipment and stuff. Got a lost bag out of it. I don't know, looks like they came in equipped it, but Aldi Boy is the one that took him down. We'll find them though. Also, before I forget, like a dumbass, I could pick this up because this will go away whenever I go to do that. Tied in the fetal position. Sell that real fast. Not a whole lot of monies, but still something. So that's gonna give them a kill back, and maybe if we're lucky, they'll get the commas to drop in there. Alright, raid. I don't think it'll show there. I think revenges only come up whenever they have actually hit. Yeah. Let's see if it shows here. Yokel there, I've traded with in the past. Don't know if it's intentional or not, but I still went and gave him it. Alright, so Saudi Arabia, where's that one here? I always forget what the fuck this stuff is. There we go. I knew it was around here somewhere. So you find the team, hit backspace to set as favorites, go to raid, tab over to, oh, actually not showing on favorites. Did I not save it? Damn it. Backspace as guitar sounds favorite. I know guitar was another big spot for people to actually go to. I have to keep an eyeball out for him. It sucks that I couldn't give a kill back, well, the base defense back. Oh. Let's go and do what we were going to do because the midnight oil is burning. Actually, that should appear here now. Yeah, okay. Let's see what the hell we get out of this. Gauge the effect of enemies to turn asparagus. This one's sort of like a trash one that you can use for recycling. But I like to wait until I hit 10 usually before I start recycling extras. And that leaves, what do we got? Copper, brilliant copper and purple metal. Reversals, need 4 more reversals to be able to take that one up. That's where the broken copper ware is used, okay. Then I take it up to +4. Then I think +5 does not take reversals. I'm not 100% sure. Got enough to make that though. Just have to get to 86,000, well 87,000 splithium. Still got 2 hours, 12 minutes left on that damn thing. I'd rather take that up first. Just because it's close to getting to tier 5. The more of these I can get that starburst background too. Is what I'd like to go for. Even these weapons, which technically they're already good as is at just tier 1 0. It's just I like the bonuses that I can get from taking them up. Those not outstanding bonuses, they're still bonuses nonetheless. Technically could take both these up to their next tier, well, tier 4s for those two, I think, yeah. Still, that's only tier 3, which is another thing that I'm like, eh. Why is it gotta take stuff that's fucking 5-star materials to take it up? And it's like, well, it is a 5-star weapon. Swings slow as hell, but it hits like a truck. That would be taking that up to tier 4. And slowly eliminating more and more stuff that needs to be, that is lacking in that background. These were from the thing I mentioned earlier in the stream about the devs doing that download thing and basically just dangling a carrot in front of the whole community and then fucking up without ever accomplishing what they said they would. I will say one sort of neat thing that they added to the game since I last played was the I'm tempted to do it, but nah. Was the Neo floors. So anybody that's been watching, each faction in the game has a Forceman they can take on, and essentially the Neo floors, after you've reached floor 100 at least once, you unlock the ability to go into Neo floors, which whenever you go up to floor 51 and you try to go into Tengoku like I've done in the past on the stream here, it'll then give you an option to go to one of the Neo floors, which will be based on a specific faction. So you have DOD, which would get White Steel as a boss every like 5 or 10 floors. I think it's 10. And then War Ensemble would have Red Napalm, and then Milk would have Pale Wind, and Black Thunder for Candle Wolf. Alright, so we're looking for an up that leads to Mogoro. Could be off to the left here. But while you're going through those, there is a buff debuff sort of thing in effect, where if you wear that faction's armor and use a weapon from them, yep, there we go, you get bonuses, but so do any enemies that you run into that have the same setup, well, same sort of thing going for them. So it behooves you to actually go into the DOD, Neo DOD tower wearing DOD armor and using DOD weapons, and so on and so forth, War Ensemble, etc. But that'd probably be something I'd suggest trying after you've actually gotten used to farming like nightmare versions of the Forcemen to begin with. Okay, so the only other way out is actually relatively fucking close. Just go right across to the right. I'll eat this just for the hell of it. I've got 10 in storage anyway. Of course it's a floor like this. Fucking hate these floors. Are they fighting already? It sounds like they're fighting already. Let's get the Zappy out. I just don't feel like dealing with any bullshit, so I just flat out take them out as expediently as possible. Oh yeah, can't get there that way. What the hell are you doing? I don't plan to be in the tower too long with this. Oh. I was like, what the hell happened here? I forgot the lizard will actually go after smaller creatures. Okay, so it's not the understairs area to go through, but... Oh, steel. Oh, shit, actual ultra pure iron. That's a good find. Saves me from having to go through 41 to 50 as much. Bounce. I don't care about burb. Rare steel. Since this is a shorter run, that at least saves me some time as well. Let's see here. So we want to go that exit, so we'll come over back this way and check this stuff up here on this catwalk in the back area. Nothing there. Oh, this is actually blocked off with this shit. Little changes. Higher floors, usually there's something there, something right there in that corner usually. But this is still here at least. Mass iron bolts, yeah, that could be helpful too. That stops me having to go all the way back to, I think, War Ensemble. Okay, be this way. Scorpion. Get him out. Probably end up having the ambush. No, there's no real fucking reason to go down that way. Yep, there we go. Bonk. So this should be down to there. Let's see what the hell this is. Hopefully this is something useful, or at least interesting. Momo Nokizaka. Okay. Well, it's a dead-end room. That's for sure. I doubt there's going to be an elevator in there. No, okay. Sometimes I wish these dead-end rooms like this had like the trypnium that the higher floors do have, but nope. Well, the 41 through 50s have. But we'll at least see what this floor is about. Okay, plenty of enemies. That one up there is aggro. We'll take it just because. Definitely going to need a load of cotton while we're going for upgrading armors. What we got down here? Yeah, boxes, the box. Cotton. Scorpion. Okay. Another big reason to do this. At least I can say I cleared this shit out at least once. So, still a good bit to go just to clear out this area. Trap that. I guess I hit the beam or something instead. I can never remember which fucking ones actually have the assholes that drop down. Here. There are points where enemies will drop down from the top. I just can't remember which parts. Yeah, essentially just screw around until it actually happens. Or maybe there just wasn't any there. Okay. Okay, I've seen this plenty enough times to know where this is going. Oh, we got It's an easy clear. I'm just gonna start picking up all this fucking cloth. Alright, I missed coins over there. What is this for? Yeah, 930 on that, so I guess I could take it. And this will be the last of them. Sort of odd to have a single one all the way down here, but it do be here, so. Oh, and it's just a fucking tuber. No scratch metal drop. Casually walking through the Death Tower, back home. Pick up this stuff, so I'm not returning sort of empty pockets. Take that back up. Might as well reload stuff while I'm going along. Just the snail on the wall up here. Yeah, biggest thing to push for picking up those damn cloths is the fact that I need like 900 of them total to finish all research. That's why I try to keep around like 30 of a material in my storage. If I had more space, I would keep more, but just I'd be assholes and not give us unlimited storage, so. Go back to Yatsuo. Double check, see if we can find that fella again that gave us the base defense. Try to return the favor, and if so, hey, tacos. Okay, so yeah, this is the one where I was like, yeah, I wonder what's all the way over here, and there's nothing really important. Are you fucking kidding me? YouTube, stop being such fucking garbage. Booby trap, come up here. Oh. Stop putting your balls on me, asshole. Did do a little bit of damage there. Oh. So that guy actually killed somebody down here too. Sort of funny thing with the oh no, we didn't even go through this whole area. We just said fuck it because I didn't want to go through this again. Yeah, I see you up there. Come on down. You'll come around. They'll be bottlenecked, so you gotta take advantage of the shit that you can. that one, Sonny. Yep, got him in the ankle. That's how the one running for. Looks like it's trying to pass its way over to me, but no, it's just being stupid. It would have been far more helpful to do this with the quest that requires like a couple hundred screamer kills. Okay, so I got that one. I got the one on the other side of the staircase here. And we'll need to loop around to actually get to the way out. Good old razor mind. So back to the elevator, go back down to the waiting room, toss what I picked up into storage, double check TDM stuff, see if I can give dude back kill while base defense. With them being actually outfitted. I doubt it was intentional, but yeah. Getting those base defenses can be a pain in the ass, especially up in diamond rank. I mean, even in the lower ranks it's a pain in the ass because most people down lower ranks aren't fucking playing the game. Their bases are just there as fodder. But going down like this should reset the timer some for shop spawn. So Scooby Dooby Down. Come on. I will say one thing I missed in the late game grind is finding new blueprints. There's like nothing left to fucking find other than extremely high level, well, floor level things. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I think I had a few blueprints, yep. Still nice that I found an ultra pure while just doing that little run. Down to only 9 spots left over. God damn it. Okay. Anybody on favorites? No. You can't be like the only fucking person playing from Saudi Arabia. Let's see. None of these names that I recognize right off the bat. Surprisingly none. Okay, well, it seems like that'll be the end of that for tonight. See, I'm pretty sure we sent these out to start a stream. Yeah. 3.5 hours ago. Let's see, what do we got? So very few of these things that I can make without going up to 41 to 50, and that's if I get fucking lucky and find any of the beryllium copper while doing so. My stream on Wednesday, I went through 41 to 50 and didn't find a single damn beryllium copper. I think we did get purple dot arms out of that though. Reversal metal, lots of reversal metals for that one. Got enough scratch for that. But I don't think I've got enough splithium in storage to make that. I wouldn't mind starting that before ending stream. Do we have 69,000 roughly? I doubt it. Let's see here. 10. No. Bah. What could we end stream with then? Ah, I know. We can do mushroom pool. See if we happen to get lucky. Silver heart. Increase max stamina by 50%. That's like a very basic bitch one right there. And I don't like the fucking lineup. That one's good, and those two are good for if you're doing the specific towers, like I mentioned earlier. This one, somebody that's popped in here before, actually I rated last stream, Zenkai God 1. He actually got this on Wednesday. As you can see, slashing and blunt weapon type, electric fire, poison effect attack increased by 50, increased damage dealt by critical hits by 10%. Decent enough. Scrappier, I think. Yeah. More barbed meat, half portions on kills. I'd probably only use that if I was doing a specific like challenge run. We got this one. 10% chance, no. Durability loss, 50%. Level 3, recover 20 HP per second. That one's sort of decent. I'd probably try pairing that up with the bow specific decal, get more out of that. And then maybe something that would increase piercing damage. Let's see. Stun gun attack, power increase, 20% chance, no durability or ammo loss on normal attacks. I think I've seen a lion dancer Lion Dance one before, run before, and it was pretty neat to watch. Critical hit damage like skyrockets with the super shock absorbers. Fairly useless as long as you're careful in the game. There's no real moments to where you're forced to take fall damage. Angel Kicker I've seen used for different runs, but they were like silly challenge run sort of things. Spy I will always like. I think it's a fairly helpful one. I wish I had more than just one. Judge's Gavel, I've seen that used with the flail. Reduce reload time. Nothing too special there. Can't think of too many instances where you run into that shit. What was the other one that? I'm happy I got that. I just need to get another slot to actually put it on this character. Warrior Monk's useful if you're going with a slash or a blunt weapon and know you're going to be dealing with a bunch of piercing attacks. Probably be very helpful for the War Ensemble, Neo War Ensemble probably. So that would be one I'd like to get for future. 6-leaf clovers, another helpful one for the increased critical chance. Super heavy tank, I've seen a lot of defenders. Yeah, this is basically almost the same thing as like other set things, but professional cosplayer, Joker, special unit captain would be helpful to put together. I think, yeah, violence class is one that Zenkai got as well last time. Boost attack of blunt weapons or slashing weapons. Boost critical hit chance by 15%, reduces weapon and armor wear down. Now that I would not mind having as well. Just a reduced armor and weapon wear down. I can't remember which one it is. I know Billy Kid's another good one for with the columnists, but it might be the columnist set itself. That you can combine to basically get near infinite ammo. Grandmaster Builder. Where is it? There's the commonest one itself. Where you at? Not scrap here. Trigger happy. That's the one that 20% chance of no durability or ammo lost, and 60% at 3 pieces in a full set gives you increased assault rifle attack power when HP is full. I don't remember Full Metal Jacket before, though it's probably been in. Last bullet is plus 50%. Definitely a big jump in headshot damage. Problem is, that's sort of useless if you're going to the Neo Dodd ones, because whenever you go to fight any of the Forcemen, they do not take headshot damage. They'll just take normal damage for that. Knife runs I have not seen a whole lot of, mainly because it's such a pain in the ass due to its extremely short range. Hammer and chemical agents. Gravedigger. I think I saw a Gravedigger run in the past too. And here's one for the Magnum. An Iron Eagle. Max 10% damage closer yard to your target, and then plus 100 Magnum attack power after dodging. So basically, you use this, the Magnum one, the Magnum Addict, and something that would reduce your stamina and fatigue buildup from dodging. You'll dodge attack, just to constantly be getting that increased attack power from for the Magnum. And then running into anything with leader's wheels is like a real pain in the ass to deal with whenever you're going through on a gun with a gun run. Giant Killer used to be a really big one. I don't know if it still is or not, because there's the premium decal for it, and then there's also the decal, the regular decal that you can buy with skill shrooms, and you can stack both of them. Volcano, I know this is another good one to have whenever you're using the comments, because it's considered a two-handed weapon. That's good if you can land headshots often. Here's like the weaker versions of the higher up ones. Excuse me. Got a couple of these. Technically, if I sold almost all these, I'd probably have enough to fucking get the next piece of the clay figure RE stuff. What's that one? Fire starter. Okay, fire weapons. Some of these decals are just completely fucking useless, though, which I sort of hate. Like, serial killer's a really good one if you can keep going without getting hit. Basically, essentially increase your damage dealt by 100%, and then there is a regular serial killer decal that you can get with skill shrooms, so you can stack it to essentially be 200% increase. But you take a single hit and that gets reset back down to 0, and you've got to get a couple kills before that goes back up. Using alright. I've seen this one before, but I never knew what the hell it was actually for. That's nice. The HP becomes HP decreased by 30%. Ugh. That could sort of suck, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we got these ones. There's a regular giant killer. That's actually just for coins. And then, where the hell is the swap? There's swap, which you can use skill shrooms for, and it actually shows you how many you have in your storage, at least. Yeah, so this essentially requires you to get one hit. If you got 2 one-shot, 1 kills, and you constantly getting headshots, you're dishing out a lot of damage at least. And then you can stack that up with Barbarian, regular, and premium to get even more from the double-handed bonus. But a lot of builds are just limited to what class you're on and how far you've actually managed to uncap them. Like this one hasn't been uncapped past. See, mine's a 6-star collector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 stars the highest, if I remember right. But to get this taken up to a 7-star, I had to get all these maxed out. And once I max out the last one, doesn't matter which one it is, he gets taken up another tier, and then gotta start all over again with maxing things out. And as you get higher up, it takes more and more shit to do. Like, got green on that one, got blue, 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 1 blue for that. Then black deathroids, which come after green ones, so that'd be a bit higher up in the tower. Actually, I could just show those from the blood name exchange. Which you can get those from exchanging blood name as well. You don't have to just climb the tower, but you go black, red, purple. So by the time I'm uncapping everything, I'll probably need decent bit of black deathroids, and then between 7 to 8 I'll probably need these, a lot of these two, maybe some purple, and then the last of it is probably definitely going to be like red and purple. Might even be orange ones, I'm not sure. I could buy that, and I could buy the beryllium copper if I really want to waste my shit, but for now I'm sort of saving up my blood neum for trying to buy these. I need 12,000 blood neum to buy 3 black deathroids, as I would like to try to get my 6th skill slot unlocked, which takes 3. Yeah, 3 black deathroids to unlock. Then I probably need 5 for finishing up the 2 extra slots there. Let's see here, so it's 2 green for 28. 29 is probably going to take 1 black deathroid, and 30 is probably going to take 2. Or it could go 3 green deathroids, then 1. We'll see once I get to it. Alright. So, enough bullshitting. Can't really do a whole lot with research stuff right now, since I lack the splithium to do it. Or else the beryllium copper. Which is such a pain in the ass, because that would be tier 4 plus 4, and that'd mean 1 more upgrade to get another starburst. Or reversal metals, that's another thing I'm missing. Some faction metals. Sort of what I'd like to do is get off having to worry about farming red faction metals for anything else, even though I know some down the line still need like green and blue faction metals. It's just less I have to worry about the red ones, the better, because the lower levels below 30 are just cakewalk. Got enough to take that up another one. Ooh, it'd be nice to do that, but 125,000 is quite the sink. That's only taking it up to tier 3. Oh boy, I can only imagine how much it'd be to fucking uncap that. I would definitely hope that gives you more than just 4 fucking shots, though. I think, yeah, the sniper rifle, you can see sort of why it just sucks starting off too, because when you first get it, it's just 4, 8. And then by the time you get it to a plus 4 of a tier, it's then up to 416, so you got 4 reloads at least. But yeah, a single sniper rifle will probably get you through 2 floors if you're one shot, one killing everything. So that's why you want to uncap these things, so you can see this massive jump from 180 to 210 just for, well, it's not a super massive jump right there, but still going up to tier 4 gives you a little jump in how much ammo the Calmas has here. But then you can see right next to it, going up to tier 4 plus 5 gave me that 1404 for reserve ammo. And then TDM weapons themselves are nice to have too, so I'm wondering what the hell that will jump up to for reserve ammo once I get up to tier 5. Also take way less materials in comparison, whereas this one takes 3 reversal metals just to take the damn thing up to tier 4. So a lot of stuff I can do, but I sort of get cock blocked by Splithium. So I really want to try the bowling crusher method for red napalm, but I probably won't do that until I get +5 on it at least. If I remember right, the video that I watched using the Calmas on red napalm was a +14, so I'm not too far off. But getting those last 2 things, pain in the ass. That's pretty high area stuff. I think it's like floor 81 plus. But if I were to go into the war ensemble floor, it's probably definitely take a Calmas with me, and trying to find anything that doesn't have pierce. This one's got blunt, this is shock, slashing. Maybe machete is another as a secondary. I just mainly have defense against fire defense. Pierce. Slashing would probably be the best to take up there, along with my pierce for all my comments for getting by some of this shit. But you see, like, a lot of it's got that plus resistance to piercing, but nothing against slashing. So I can see slashing being very useful. Some of it has weakness to blunt as well, but the only time I've actually seen blunt used a lot against a war ensemble enemy thing was against her, red napalm, because just her body alone's got -21 blunt resistance, and then the legs probably share the same thing. I don't think I've gotten anything else from her, just, yeah. Then I haven't gotten her weapon, which only drops on Nightmare, by the way, so it's like I want to sort of get her on farm before I start pushing higher up, going for floor 100, just so I can be a bit more confident with going into the Neo towers. Sort of like, once I know I have the Forceman on farm, which came out before the Neo towers, then I should be able to handle the newer things, which are the Neo towers. Though the game's so old, luckily you don't have to worry about too many things that might have come out whenever I wasn't playing the game, but at the same time it's sort of disappointing knowing there isn't a whole lot of things that came out while I was gone. We can do that. That's 9,000. Defense reward. 5. I'll take it up to 30 just to be sure. I think that's all I needed. And I'll take the bow up at least. Yeah, a little bit over, but that's not a big deal. Okay, pull up spreadsheets. Give it a quick refresh since it's been a little bit since I checked it. Where are you? Stinger boat, tier 3 plus 2. This one be getting close, going up to tier 4, so that's nice. Getting there, people, getting there. Hooah! Okay. So with that done, we shall see who is live.